Greetings, Elder Blacklight, with the kind of flavor that will save you and the kind of knowledge you won't get in college. Let's get right to it. This what you're looking at is a sperm, the seed of man. Really, it's the seed of God. When we say man, in the sense that it's the mind that produces the laws and the formulas. And this right here is a technology, organic technology, that sperm. You see the head, the neck, the middle piece, the tail. The head is designed for penetration. And it's a reproductive device that's organically designed. So in this stage of being, the sperm is a device or a seed that plants itself in the woman by there's a certain formula that goes with this, or laws that the seed is compelled to abide by. If the seed follows the law, it have a good chance of surviving its journey into the woman and fertilizing the egg to reproduce a higher being. Now, when you look at stuff like this, it gives you a little different understanding of who God is and your relationship to God. Now, in this world right here, the world of the sperm and its travels to the woman in her vagina, there's obstacles and pressure and a struggle to get to its destiny. And when it gets to its destiny, it comes into the outer world, to the third dimensional aspect of being. He has a different body. And everything that he needs to grow and develop is in this world right here. But now the rules change a little bit, because this world, the outer world, the three-dimensional world, is being influenced by the dominant culture. Now, in our particular situation, then I'm going to get back to that sperm. But in our particular situation, the dominant culture is a Caucasian. And he don't have the knowledge of himself to the degree of his maker. So he's in searching for that knowledge, and at the same time he filtering out the truth of that knowledge to the next generation, so he could remain superior and rule. So we're not going to get into that right now. Now, behavior of the sperm right here is already computed, programmed into the sperm, and they're going to go by that program. And it has a will and determination, but he's submitting to the program's will or the laws to function. This is another word for this could be called Muslim. Submit to the Most High, the will of the Most High. The will is a law. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. That's a law. Now, but when it changes forms and becomes a baby, your mother and father, or the parents, the one that made this life form, you submit to you submit to their culture, your mother and father's culture. Now, if their culture is reflective of the dominant society or the dominant culture, but the culture is a lie, then by the baby being impressionable, he's going to adopt the behavior of the mother and father and the society at large, however they think. And he's going to grow, either he's going to grow in a righteous environment or unrighteous environment. And he's going to reflect the behavior of whatever environment influences him the most. And if he has mixed signals of some things righteous and some things unrighteous, he's going to be very confused. He's going to be schizophrenic and crazy. And he's going to act accordingly. He's going to do out-of-the-pocket things. He's confused. And so that's what you find happening here in the United States of America. And all over the world, for that matter of fact, because the dominant culture is that of the Caucasian. And he's taking his show on the road all over the planet and trying to dominate the whole planet with his schizophrenic behavior. He don't have the knowledge of certain times, of certain history, because he wasn't here on the planet. And he don't have the discipline to be a Muslim, to follow the will of the Most High. For example, he enslaved the people. And you want to call it slavery, but it really was prisoners of war for 400 years, and put his brand on them, and it took their culture away and put his culture inside of them, which are lies, misinformed, and he's still doing it today. He's doing it on his YouTube. So it's got to be someone. God always leaves a reminder or a messenger, but they got to have the right knowledge. And that one that had that right knowledge is the unrealized Muhammad. They're trying to smother that knowledge out. So we're still talking about the cattle. If you look at my couple of past videos back, you'll see we open up with the cattle. The Caucasian thinks of the black man as cattle. We're going to get into that. And when you look all over in your school system, you see very little information about the black man. It's all about the Caucasian. And his picture is on the Caucasian's image is on the dollars. The dollars is a ruling device, psychological ruling device, and his picture is also on that which he said is Jesus, his image, white image, and that which he say is the Son of God, and matter of fact is God, 3 in 1, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost in one person. This is confusing and schizophrenic. He also says that his mother Mary had babies without intercourse. So you see this seed right here? He said that God impregnated the seed, this head. The Caucasians say God impregnated Mary and then manifested itself in the baby and then became Jesus, and then Jesus became God with the Holy Ghost. That's crazy talk right there. But yet still he went against all the laws that God put forth. God said he didn't like homosexual behavior. And he passed a law so homosexual, could flourish in their type of behavior. God said don't eat pork. The Caucasian eat porks, meat. He's trying to change now because of the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. God said, thou shalt not fornicate. That's all the Caucasian do. As soon as he saw a movie, he'll show a scene where a woman is in a bar. She might not be a hoe or nothing, but she meets a guy in the bar. He picks her up. As soon as they see each other, they have sex. In all his movies, he's going to have a sex scene with people not being married. He's going to have adultery. He's going to promote it. Also, he's going to have murder. In every movie you watch, you're going to see some killing, sex, stealing, and lying. All the things that he's supposed to be a Christian about. And he wants you to act just like him. So this is what he pushes on you. And this is how we're acting. That's why people are schizophrenic now. That's why they don't want religion. This is Black Light. Welcome to the God Zone.